Ready, set, go. My name is Josh. I'm CEO of Blackfish AI, and I am here today to walk you through this make automation that I've built for social media. Now, this is a proof of concept. I want to, add some more platforms to it in the near future, for example. So, now to jump right into it, you can see we have this tools module. At the start, it just creates a dummy variable. I couldn't get it to generate a variable that I wanted to use later in the scenario, so it kind of just sits there and starts the scenario running every 2 hours. That's kind of all it does. This retrieves the date of, the day of the week and the current time in military time that the scenario is running. Now, this ChatGPT module will take a list of times that I've given it, and it will kind of compare it to the time that the scenario is running. And I'll say, which time is the first one that comes after the time that the scenario is running? Okay, and it just spits out that one time as a result. Now, this gets our prompt seed, shall we say, from the Google Sheet. I can show you that in just a second. And what it does is it searches the rows. It just wants one that is equal to the time that the ChatGPT module spat out, and which one is also equal to the day that the scenario is currently running. Okay, so that's how we find that's our whole scheduling logic circuit right there. And right after it is a filter. So basically, we want to make sure that there is content to be posted, and if not, we'll just cut the scenario short right there. That way we're not, wasting money on extra ops. We're not filling our social media pages with blank posts. That kind of thing would be kind of weird. Now this ChatGPT module is very important. See, what it's doing here essentially is it's looking at the text and it's saying, okay, is this person asking for a video post? If the user asks for a video post in the prompt, then it will say video, otherwise it'll say text, and this just takes the image prompt also from the spreadsheet and just refines it. And what I like about this as well is you don't actually need to have the image box full in order for this module to spit out an image prompt. So that does take a bit of the burden off of brainstorming and planning your social media content. This parse JSON module, all it does is split apart the two objects that this ChatGPT module gives us. Now, this generates our text post. I can show you the prompt in just a second. Here we go. Write a social media post about the text from the spreadsheet. Write like you're having a friendly conversation with a close friend. Use a relaxed conversational tone. Include personal anecdotes and write in a way that feels natural and relatable. Avoid technical jargon with a focus on clarity and connection with the reader. one emoji at a time, 3 hashtags, no cheesy greetings. Make sure to remove all markdown format as the receiving platforms don't know how to present it. Pretty simple. Now this one is specifically for X, as that is a platform I do plan to add to this scenario in the future. And all it does is it basically writes a version of our text post that is specifically for X, because it has a pretty short character limit, 280 characters. I've found that 200 makes it pretty consistently less than that, so I figured that's a good number to tell ChatGPT. And after that, our material just gets shot off to all our platforms, which currently are just LinkedIn and Facebook. So here you can see the LinkedIn. If the link doesn't exist, then it'll just send the result of this ChatGPT module as the text post. And if it does exist, it'll give us the link first and then enter twice and then give us the result. Pretty much the same thing here with Facebook. It'll just give us the post. If it doesn't have a link, if it does, it'll give us a link and then the result. So that way we have the flexibility of writing a post about an article. Say we're, running an AI automation agency, for example. We can post about a certain news article that has come out with like a recent breakthrough in AI. Say we wanted to write about Claude's new 3.7 sonnet, or ChatGPT's new 4.5 model. We could do that, and we could even link to an article so our followers could go check out more for themselves. Or if we just wanted to tell a story or give a beginner tutorial or some tips or something of that nature, where we don't want to link to a particular article, we can do that, and the scenario will know how to handle it. Now, to show you what the Google Sheet kind of looks like, we have 12 posts, 12 time slots per day that we can post some content, because the scenario is set to run every 2 hours. So very, very robust if you want to get out lots of content at once. And there's space here that you can put the text prompt. I've noticed that longer ones tend to give you better social media posts. And, there's a spot for an image if you want it to include a specific image. Special requests, I don't currently have any logic in the scenario set up to handle this, but I'd like to in the future. Say, for example, if I don't want to post on LinkedIn, or if I want my Facebook post to have limited visibility for some reason, but only on that platform, I could, put in any sort of special request of that nature, and the scenario will know how to handle it. And then, of course, if I have a specific article that the post is commenting on, then I can just put the hyperlink there, and the scenario will know to put that directly in the post before the actual text of the post. You saw that. Um, and then, of course, we've got the day and time. So, pretty flexible scenario, pretty robust scenario, but overall one that I have a lot of things that I'd still like to improve. So, if that interests you, please be sure to leave a like and share your thoughts with the class. And before you subscribe, make sure you know what you're doing, because it ain't easy being at the top. I'll see you guys next time.
Grind the stone till it bleeds black. Claw my name on the edge of night. To be seen, heard, no turning back. Flames rise in the twilight.